Yo, 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 what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. Psych. No, I'm just playing. Real Hendo reactions. Hip hop. So, as you know, I'm not just on YouTube, I'm on all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, X, aka Twitter, Facebook, so on and so forth. Not on TikTok. I really just don't rock with TikTok like that. But this is my boy Shiesty Nurse, aka Mills. He's in the community I'm in, the Drake community I'm in. As you know, I fuck with Drake. I'm a long time Drake fan. I don't apologize for it. That don't mean I don't know hip hop. I've been listening. I am 33 years old. I just turned 33. I have been listening to hip hop since I was a toddler, 5, 6 years old. My mama used to play DMX, Eminem. That's one of her favorite rappers. DMX, Eminem, uh, Tupac, Too Short. I used to listen to MC Breed on my own time. If you know about MC Breed, you from probably from Michigan. MC Breed, um, of course Slum Village. I used to listen to Obi Trice back in the day, cause he's from Detroit. Blade Icewood, all the Detroit people. But as far as mainstream, nigga, Wu Tang. I liked Wu Tang, of course. DMX, Ludacris, Nelly, Ti from the '90s. Busta Rhymes, LL Cool J. I fucked with a lot of his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Pac, Nas. I liked it a few things from him. His first album, of course, was amazing. Uh, that's classic boom bap hip hop, bro. And if you don't like boom bap hip hop, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like classic, like straight spitter, you know what I'm saying? Storytelling, go back to that album, bro. If you love storytelling, boom bap, you know what I'm saying? Classic 90s hip hop, that's the album to go listen to. But I listen to a lot of errors from the 90s to the 2000s, 2010s up to now. I got music that I fuck with from every era of the last 3 decades, 3 4 decades. Now, with that being said, my boy Shiesty Nurse is telling the truth about Ebro, and we gonna hear it. Now, I haven't heard what he said, but 9 times out of 10, he gonna be telling the truth. Here is Ebro trying to justify some shit. This happened 2 weeks ago, but I want to talk about this shit now because we gonna go look at his views and we gonna prove my point. So that's why I wanted to talk about this, because we gonna go to his channel and check out his views.
When the Trumpster got in office, listen, man, I don't capitulate well, bro. Been doing this too long. You look around all the major media outlets. Look at all the major media outlets, man. All of them. Look at all of them. They all got to fold up because they all trying to renew their deals, their licenses. They all, well, in this particular situation, we'll get into more specifics another time.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro just got, bro's a casino owner. You know those 3 licenses that they got here in New York City for the casinos? The guy that owns one of the casino licenses. He got to raise $500,000, bro. $500 million, excuse me.
So he said he don't capitulate, which is resisting an unwelcome demand. He basically saying he wouldn't succumb to an unwelcome event. Unwelcome demand. So he wouldn't do whatever they was asking him to do. So that's why they fired him. That's why he said I don't capitulate. Basically saying I don't bow down. I was resisting whatever unwelcome demand they were asking me. Whether that was pledge allegiance to Trump, I guess, or be bought and paid for, which that's not the reason you got fired. That's not the reason you got fired, bro. Look at Charlemagne. Charlemagne been in the game about 30 years. He just re-upped the deal, about to be on Netflix. Rory and Maul. Look at them. Joe Budden is independent, which is maybe what you need to do where you are now. And Joe Budden is flourishing. Even though I don't fuck with his podcast like that, he do say some real shit when he's not trolling or he get out of his hate for a certain person. He do say real shit. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden is not stupid. And Joe Budden is an amazing rapper. I gotta say that. But that's not the reason you were fired. Number one, Ebro has been notorious for hating on this eras of music. Which cool. You don't like this eras of music or the last 20 years of music, fine. But when you are on a national radio show getting backed by a corporation who is looking for a return on investment, and you are not bringing that because you're hating on every damn new artist that comes out and spitting all type of narratives and rhetoric and being a hypocrite on a lot of things when it comes to hip hop, that 2 year hate train that you led in the media for Drake came back to bite you, didn't it? You made so many videos on Drake that got so many views and got this, and that. Then you had a dry ass interview with Kendrick where you didn't ask him any questions, any real questions. You just basically let him go up there and give vague ass answers and fanboy over him. Thank you for saving hip hop and what you did for hip hop. Look at hip hop now, in the fucking gutter. Then you hated on Lil Uzi Vert, and Wale called you out for it. A conscious rapper. Wale is a conscious rapper with bars. Called you out about you hating on Lil Uzi Vert, who I'm not the biggest fan of, but you hating on him saying that nigga not a rock star. He's a rock star in this day and age time. Tons of hits, tons of successful albums. It may not be what you like, but you can adapt to this era's of music and give any praise to this era's of artists. You don't like them, fine. It's good with healthy criticism. But you were just hating. You had nothing good to say. And now you're trying to blame them trying to silence you, or them giving you unwanted demands that you didn't want to do, and that's why you got fired. Okay, we gonna see when we pull up your page, because we finna get there. I want to hear what Shiesty got to say though.
They need my shit talking anti-Netanyahu, anti-government, progressive out the way, bro. They need me out the way.
Let's say that was the truth, right? Why they didn't get you out earlier, bro? Let's say that was the truth, right? They need your shit talking, your going against the industry shit out the way, right? Well, you go independent, you should have the same, your fan base should follow you, right? And you should be you should be very successful on your own. If you have a fan base, and since they need you out the way, the national media can't take away the people that listen. Can't take away your fan base. Since you got fired for some BS, as you call it, or you not resistant, you resistant unwelcome advances, you not capitulating, your fan base will follow you. You wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? You'll be getting more of the revenue of the views that you have. Well, we gonna see what views you have.
They trying to get to these bags that these VCs got, raise some capital. They don't really care, like, especially for like a Hot 97 and a WBLS. They don't give a fuck about hip hop or black music or black community. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They give a fuck about access. They give a fuck about being able to bring their little nerdy friends to the concerts, because that helps them raise money. They've been trying to get to me for years, bro. Years. But, you know, Ebro in the morning on the YouTubes.
Yeah. This is my thing, though. This is my thing. If that's the case, right? They've been trying to get to you for years, and they don't care about black music, hip hop, or nothing like that. Okay. Two things can be true. That could be true. That's not why you got fired, though. It's not why you got fired. And it's clear that you needed the backing of, I forgot who owns I forgot who owns Hot 97. Without the backing, you should still be able to pull all your fans and pull in heavy views. And I got a surprise for you. I don't know of any Ebro fans that just religiously, like I know of Joe Budden podcast fans and stuff like that, or Rory and Malls. Your inability to adapt to the new hip hop artists and shitting on everything that's got to do with hip hop today, which I get it. I don't like a lot of the music that comes out today, but I do like some of these artists and give love to some of the artists that's on the underground. It's a lot of underground artists that is spitting real bars, got real substance. But y'all don't give them enough love because y'all only focus on the mainstream artists that get love. Go underground. Find some of these cats underground. Do some reactions to them. Share their shit. Try to get them out there. Use your platform. That's why I'm bringing back Underground Heat. If you want a reaction to your video, if you're an underground artist, hit me. Who is Hendo on all platforms. I'll do a reaction video to you. Just hit the Cash App. $5, you get a reaction video right off the bat. If you send it, I'll do it, but I'll get to it when I can get to it. But if you send the $5 request, instantly you get a reaction to it. So let's keep it going.
Yeah, sorry, I had to get my whole body right because I had to exercise the demons and basically, by the way, Shicey Nurse clocking in. Basically, I have to address the nonsense that this man is saying. He's basically sitting there copping the plea. First of all, thank you, iHeartRadio, for trimming the fat and calling Elon Musk. And Elon Musk, I think Elon Musk called
iHeartRadio. I think another company owns Hot 97, though.
iHeartRadio and Hot 97 was like, yo, hey, yo, let me show you how to keep the dice rolling when they're doing that thing over there, homie. Let me show you how to cut the fat. Basically, they put a knife to Ebro and his merry band of jackasses and his old, all these people that are, AARP hip-hop heads. He basically put the belt to ass. They basically put belt to ass. They basically have gotten rid of all these old heads. And I said this in one of my videos before. You can find it on my older videos on my page, talking about what hip hop needs, what hip hop media is, and why hip hop media or hip hop seems dead. Is that we need a revival. We need to get the pads and put one here and here and just boom. We need to shock the system and get rid of all these cancers. This is the same Ebro that was caught saying all this about Drake.
Drake is not that important. The reason Drake's in this is because he is a sickness in the game. It could have been
this. You see what I'm saying? Shit like this. You saying shit like this about the biggest artist in the world, who he's a sickness in hip hop, right? The same guy who has given all of these artists, including Kendrick, their biggest look at the time. From Future giving him a number one, Rick Ross giving him countless hits, Kendrick Lamar bringing him on tour, him seeing the biggest crowd he has ever seen. He's on video thanking Drake. To The Weeknd, bringing him out. We wouldn't even know who The Weeknd is if it wasn't for Drake bringing him out. And even if he didn't sign to him, just bringing him along, showing him to the world, putting people on to him, and countless others, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, so on and so forth, bro. He has given so many hits and so many people hit records. You talking about he a sickness in the game, bro? Drake has hits for everybody. He works with everybody. It wasn't this pick a side and all that shit. Drake was doing hits with everybody, consistently dropping music, whether you like the music or not, bro. He was doing music with everybody. Everybody was eating. Everybody was on the charts. Everybody was doing all of that, bro. You talking about he's a sickness in the game. How? What kind of sickness? Because you don't like his music? This is the shit that got you fired. This type of shit right here. Trying to extra glaze Kendrick, a nigga who don't give a fuck about you. Nigga who don't care about you at all, bro. Wouldn't piss on you, was on fire. And you trying to pander to him. The same dude that went and did a song with Playboy Cardi, Future, all these guys. Think about this. That same guy who said, Drake, you run to Atlanta for a check balance, hadn't had a number one since Humble, right? He does a song with Metro Boomin and Future, who are from Atlanta, and he gets a number one, and he gets his career back popping, and has the big and beefs with Drake, and has the biggest year he's ever had. That ain't running to Atlanta for a check balance. Then you do another song with Playboy Cardi this year, 2 songs, and they flop. That's not running to Atlanta for a check balance. Come on, man. Come on, man. And this is the type of shit that gets you fired, bro. And fuck the Drake and Kendrick shit, just period. Your inability to adapt is what got you fired. And nobody wants to watch you. Nobody's really watching you. They're not bringing in. You're not bringing in no money for real.
Could have been any artist. I'm one of the people that, even though I think Drake made mistakes, we're not gonna sit in this room and act like bro hasn't delivered a ton of hit songs that we all love. Let's not do that. Now,
like since or just
no, in general, like he's not capable of
that.
delivering songs that we all love. Like,
I mean, lately he hasn't, but yes.
No, we all like Nokia. Who in this room didn't like Nokia,
I like
bro?
Nokia. We gotta see if you still got that juice that you had on the Scorpion and the Take Cares and all that.
I think he'll be fine. Look, it'll never be. Nothing was the same. I think he'll be fine.
This is the same Ebro. So just to get into it, basically, he got let go. Him and Paul Rosenberg and the other person got let go because the iHeartRadio is trying to save money. Hip hop is down. Music is down overall. They're trying to save money and consolidate. This is something that's been going on in the music industry
It's just sad, bro. Like, share, subscribe, man. Shout out my boy Shiesty Nurse. Go subscribe to his platform. 6 Block. I'm out.